Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. What I'm going to do today is we're using an acrylic product. We were going to use a cementitious product for this repair we've been doing around here, but I suggested, hey, before you guys paint, let us put a primer in an acrylic just as a precautionary measure. A fellow emailed me and says, Kirk, can you show this particular product? And I thought, man, I've used their cementitious based product for over 30 years, a great product. I said, you know, you could use that product. If you could spread one acrylic, you could spread them all. But are they created equal? Hell no. Acrylic products are kind of like comparing a go-kart to a Ferrari. They are not created equal. I'll show you a couple things, guys. No matter what acrylic you're using, I don't care what acrylic there is, you want to prime with their primer. Now, this is Miami Peach, and again, we're just putting a primer on because it adds to the warranty of that particular product. And the warranty, I mean, without the primer, they don't warranty. A lot of guys don't use a primer. Dumb move. It's cheap, and might as well do it, guys, because it's part of the warranty. One of the things I recommend, guys, if you're going to do this, is go with the fattest roller you can. You go with a cheap $4 roller, you'll be here all day and it'll drip everywhere. By the time Jason and I are done spreading this, we've got to pull all this paper up. And if I got a $2 roller or a $4 roller, we're going to have a big mess right here. So go with a $12 roller, guys. They don't leak and they hold a lot more. What I've left over here is an example of what we are going over. And that is 6 inches all the way around the whole place. See that guy right there? That's what we're going over, around this entire deck. And there's a few columns, pillars, things like that. And I'm going over these 2 or 3 times, and no, I am not diluting the bonding agent. We want this bonding agent full strength. As far as the acrylics, now again, they all spread pretty much the same, but a good acrylic, guys, is, now you don't have to take old Kirk's word for it either. You can go on Google. What to look for in a good acrylic product. I know the good acrylic products. I've used them. 20 years ago, I used one of the best ones that ever made, and it's still one of the best today. I don't want to criticize any products. I can tell you the 5 best and then some that I wouldn't use even if they gave them to me, but we don't, our videos are positive. I don't want to criticize any particular brands, but a good product usually has a lot of resin in it. That's that real sticky stuff. You stoners know what I'm talking about. Polymers and resin are what really binds a quality product together, and those last. Another example is, say, most of these acrylic products, they're made with silica sand. Silica sand is cool. It's round. If you look at it through a microscope, it's round. But if you go with calcium marble, that stuff is square. It's blocks. It's a lot better a product if it has the marble in it. It's crushed marble as an aggregate. Now, I've seen videos of products, and this was about 10 years ago. I saw a video, and they show their product on a basketball. They drop that basketball, it just bounces. Then they show another product with one of their competitors' product. They hit the basketball is coated, they hit the ground, it all pops right off. That's what I'm talking about. There are some acrylic products that are much, much better than others. One last example of an acrylic product is, if you put it on a piece of tile and you tap that with a hammer, the less than desirable products will just shatter. Certain products, you tap that same piece of tile when it's coated with a really good acrylic product, it'll stay intact. It'll break, but it'll stay intact. That's what I'm talking about, and usually they are the elastomeric types of acrylics, and they do bridge gaps, cracks. You have cracks all over, they'll bridge them. Another thing is, too, some acrylics don't dry for days. And I've gotten my ass kicked on a couple of jobs in the last 30 years where we put it on, it rained a day and a half later, washed it off in some areas, then it comes out of my pocket to redo the whole thing. So I have done videos where we've used particular products. Today, I've got to watch everything I do, because if I choose a product, then I'm liable for a minimum of 10 years for that product, let alone a moral obligation of 30 years. So what I'm getting at, guys, is pay a little extra and get the quality products, and you don't have to take my word. In fact, you can call Ron Roberts Plastering or Davis, Andy Davis with Davis Stucco, we all know what products are good and which ones are bad. Again, I don't want to mention products on here, but I'm just telling you, do your homework, do your research, and get the good stuff. In a minute, Jay and I are going to finish all this priming. As soon as I'm done priming, I'll show you a little bit about how we spread it and how we match a particular finish. All right, guys, I'll show you what we are going to do here today. Now, Jay is actually going to spread, and I'm going to float right behind him. What's that mean? Let me put this here. He's going to take this, come around here, take this radius, come around here. What I generally do, guys, is I'll clean up my paper. That way I'm not having big splotches, because if I catch some of this heavy shit down here, I'll drag it along the wall. So I'm going to just take it like that, and I only need to go about 6 inches. I'm going about 18 inches just for the heck of it, because I can. Now I'll show you what happens too when you float this. It's supposed to blend into the other. Now the idea is we're still in the shade for another 15 minutes, then the sun's going to be beating down on us, guys. All right, just for the sake of showing you how this is done, because when Jay's spreading, we're not going to have a cameraman. Okay, so we take that and we get a green sponge float, guys. Have a little bit of water in it. Let's see how much water we got. And remember, this is going to be painted anyhow. So what we'll do to feather this into this is we'll take our material and pull it up into here. So basically it's just like this, guys. And be careful not to let the sponge hit this area here, otherwise the clinkers will be everywhere. And again, we've got to clean up this paper when we're done, so we don't want a big mess all over it. Otherwise the coating will stick to the flagstone under here and make our job a lot tougher. So once we've got this floated out like so, Jay spreads everything. What I'll do is I'm just floating in. This is the easy stuff. I take the material and I float into the existing, and there are 3 types of sand usually, and one is fine, one is medium, and the last is coarse. And so what they have here, this is Miami Peach, a cementitious finish, but for the sake of waterproofing a little bit better, because this is a deck and we have quite a bit of things going on here. We've got a lot of levels of defense on this with the membranes, the stucco, which is a water resistant, then the primer, then the acrylic, then they're going to prime this and paint this whole wall, whole backside. A lot of levels of defense. Anyway, guys, what we'll do is Jason's going to go ahead and get busy, and I'm just going to basically float right behind him. This finish has got to match this finish, so when it's painted, it's all beautiful. When we're done with this entire job, we are up in the Oakland Hills. You want to take a quick peek around before the sun blinds us. We're all the way up in these Oakland Hills. We'll show it to you. We'll do the dirty work of tearing all the paper off and cleaning up everything, and we'll just show you the deck, what it looks like after we're done. So when we get to that stage, we'll show you the last piece. Okay, guys, we'll show you the whole completion now. Couple things. Just I can't catch all the bases, but I'll try to do the best I can with a few more tips on this stuff. Remember, no matter if the fellows say at the material, you don't need the primer, use the primer, guys. The Cardinals said not to use it. You will rot in stucco hell. What's that? You have to watch our videos non-stop for all eternity. Prime it, number 1. Number 2, don't do this stuff. If there's a chance of rain, I got beat up twice in the last 30 years. They said, Kurt, we want to get the scaffold out. Will you go ahead and apply the acrylic? I said, man, there's a chance of rain. I ate it both times. They both forgot that. I said no. I had to paint the whole house with the acrylic product. So don't do it if there's a chance of rain, guys. You could add some mixes in it, but why? Just go with the best quality acrylic they make. And you won't even have to put none of those add mixes in it. And again, to find out what the best acrylics are, Google it. I got my opinion but we won't go there right now. We want to finish and showing you what we've got here, guys. Okay, and all of this stuff here, it gets primed and it gets painted. It's going to get primered and painted anyhow. You can see sort of what we've done here. We've taken and then the paper, all that stuff is systematically pull it up. Don't get a bunch of clinkers all over your new work. Pull everything up. Looks good, looks good. Hey, we didn't do that mess on that window. Anyway, over here, that's how to do an acrylic finish, guys. And there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. Try to mention as many as I could, but you guys get the idea. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'll give you any more tips that you may have. Anyhow, guys, my name is Kirk. I am with Kirk Giordano Plastering. We thank you for watching, and as usual, Jay and I will see you guys on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.